To pair your smart controller with your DJI Mavic Air 2, you will need, of course, your smart controller, and you will need a PC or a Mac. In this case, I have a PC. It's pretty much the same similar experience. You will need to be home to have Wi-Fi connection. Yes, I have Wi-Fi connection in my car. So the best place to do this, of course, is in your home. And last but not least, you will need a standard or typical USB cable to connect the smart controller to your laptop. With that being said, let's get started. Here we are at the computer. As you can see, I'm connected to Wi-Fi. The first thing you want to do is open your browser, whatever browser you use, crack it open. Let's go to Google and search in here DJI downloads. It's right here, DJI downloads. Type in DJI downloads and then search that. You will see DJI Store will come up. The next one is the download center right here. Click on this one. It says DJI download centers DJI. Click on that. Come down here where it says software. See, it says software. Let's go to software. DJI Assistant 2 series. That's what we're looking for. Click down there. DJI Assistant 2 for Mavic. That's what you're looking for. DJI Assistant 2 for Mavic. Click on that and you'll see over on your right here, there's a download for Windows and a download for Mac, depending on which platform you use. I'm using PC, of course, Windows. As you can see at the bottom, it says supported products. It says Mavic 2, Mavic 2 Enterprise, DJI Smart Controller. Click, click, click. That's a good hint, as well as Mavic Air 2. So that's how you know you're on the right software. So I'm just going to hit download exe. I'm not going to download the whole zip. I just want the executable file. Here we go. It's asking me where to download. I'm going to download this in my downloads and hit save. So let us download at the bottom here. You see that little download filling up there. It's going to fill up. Once that gets filled up, basically your download is complete. There you go. It's done. So I'm going to minimize this window here. I'm going to open my downloads folder. I go to downloads and there it is, DJI Assistant 2 for Mavic. I double click on that and that's going to install the software for me. You have to accept the agreement. If you don't accept the agreement, this is not going to work. So yes, accept the terms and agreement. I accept the agreement. Next. This is telling it which file do you want it to download to. Yes, you'll most likely have to download it to your main hard drive. So I'm just going to click next. So let's hit next and get this installed. Hit installed. There you go. It's installing. So yeah, it's good to have a desktop icon on your desktop. So if you're ever updating your Mavic Air 2 drone itself, or the standard controller, or the smart controller, or you have a Mavic 2 Pro as well, it all uses the same program. And this is actually the best and coolest, safest way to do all your updates. Good, it's finished setting up. It's asking me if to launch. Yes, I'm going to launch it. It says, confirm. This is for Mavic Mini, really. Just hit confirm. You don't really have a choice, whatever the terms of uses is, if you want to use this program. So just hit agree. And the privacy policy, again, you don't really have a choice. Just hit agree. Third party, no, I have these off. I'll just click next. Product improvement, I am not joining that right now, so do not consider right now. There you go. This is your main screen for your DJI Assistant 2. Next, you're gonna have to log in. The same login information that's on your drone when you're flying with the DJI Fly app, that use same email that you use to activate your drone when you got it brand new, that's the same login that you'll use to log into DJI Assistant. So right here, the top right, where you can see the .com, that's my email, right? Click right there and you can click sign in. Good. Once you're done logging in there, now the next step is to power your smart controller on. Just by pressing and holding it down, it powers on. Next, you're going to get your USB cable, and then this end here will plug into the bottom of the smart controller right here. Once it's powered on, of course, let's wait till it's powered on. There you go, it's powered on. We plug into the bottom here, into the USB-C. Very simple plug-in right there. And the other end, the standard USB-A, I believe this is called, goes into your computer. Now my computer is dongle life. Yeah, it's using dongles. So I have an adapter because I'm using Thunderbolt. But if you have this USB plug that can go straight into your computer, plug it right in. If you're using Mac, you're probably on a dongle like me. So you have to connect to a dongle and then connect it to the computer. We plug it in. Basically, you'll be prompted to a screen like this. You can double click on DJI Smart Controller and it will show you all the firmwares that's on the controller. At the top here, hit upgrade right here to the current and just let it do its thing. This update is going to take a while. If your internet connection is slow, expect up to 30 minutes. Good connection, probably 50 minutes fast connection. Once it's all done, basically you can back out of here and unplug your controller. So that's the first main step. You don't need the computer anymore. You can trash the computer. No, I'm just kidding. You can put your computer away, close the program, and you're pretty much done with the computer and DJI Assistant 2. I recommend leaving this program on your computer in case you ever have to update your drone. It's the same process, but instead of connecting the controller, you will be connecting the drone. And there's a plug right here for the drone, in case you didn't know. Right at the side there on the rear leg, there is a little flap there. You open it up and guess what you have there? You have a USB-C port right there, and this little flap, and you can connect to there just like you connected to the controller and then to the computer and do your updates to your drone as well. Same thing with the standard controller as well. You just plug it in at the bottom there on the USB-C at the bottom of the controller and then to the computer, and you can do your updates there too. It's much safer, it's much cleaner instead of doing the updates over the air. One thing that's definitely worth mentioning, if you're having problems getting this update to your smart controller on your PC or Mac, it's probably because you don't have enough space. Now if you got a brand new controller, more than likely you're good to go. But if your controller, you've had it for a while, been flying the other drones with it, you've downloaded other applications like Facebook and who knows whatever other browsers, then you may have a lot of junk in here that's taking up space. This update's pretty big, so what I recommend is pull down here, go to the settings, right? And this is only if your update did not go through when you tried to do it on your PC or Mac. Go down and look at your storage, right? So I've only used 3.52 gigabytes of my storage out of 11. So that means I have about 8 or 9 gigs left. I've still got a lot of storage left even after the update. But if you have like 8, 9, 10 gigs used already, then this update probably will not go through for you. Now, worst case scenario, what I did, because I had a lot of stuff stored on my device, I just went down to factory reset data, and then I hit this blue icon here that says reset everything, and I just started fresh, wiped the controller clean, and then I plugged it into my computer. And everything worked seamlessly. Yeah, I will have some reinstalling to do, but at least I can fly all of my drones. Just a little tip, just in case you're having difficulties with your computer or your Mac. All right, now that the whole update section is done, we have got to pair these two bad boys together. So take your gimbal off, power up your drone, but of course open it up, power it up, put it somewhere safe. It's always safer to power up with the props off, just in case something weird were to happen. But anyway, just power it up, tap, hold. You'll hear the fan going off once it's powered up. You'll also hear the beep. Great. Now, once the drone is completely powered up and turned on, we're going to press the power button and hold it for a few seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. You heard the beep. You loose it. That means that the drone is now looking for a controller, any controller. And there's a connect button right here. Let's hit connect. it takes you straight to aircraft management, which is good. And look at the first drone there, DJI Mavic Air 2. Let's click on that, and it's going to search for the drone. Name the aircraft. Oh, mine is named already. Okay, so you can put whatever name you want, just in case you didn't name it before. And it looks like the DJI Fly app is initiating. Skip that. We know what that is. Agree to the terms of use. I don't think we have much of a choice. Hit next. No, I'm not joining that now. It's going to ask me to log in or register. For logging and register, of course, if you're at home, you want to connect to the Wi-Fi so it can communicate with DJI. If you've been flying with this all of the time, then you'll just need to log in. The same login that you used for Assistant 2, the same login you used when you flew with this for the first time. It's the same email and password that you're going to use for this. Make sure you connect it to the internet. Just pull down the drop down here, connect to the Wi-Fi. There we go. I'm connected to the internet now. Let's go back. Now, as I'm here, just in case you did not have that connect prompt at the beginning, you can always scroll down here where it says linking. See that little icon that says linking right there? You can always click on that, and that will take you to the connection point where you can link your Mavic Air 2, just in case it didn't pop up on your screen when you started up your smart controller. Okay, so with that now, I will register by putting in my email, next my password, and I'm logged in. Right, I'm gonna skip this, the new beginner's guide. That is definitely not for me. And there you go, we're prompted with the DJI Fly app. We can hit go fly, and this is something you should be familiar with. I do not need a beginner's tutorial. Do not show me this again. Confirm. Bam. Enable now. That's asking me to enable APAS. Now, when you first flew with your stock controller, you went through all the settings, set up your return home to height, altitude, turned on your APAS, set up your camera, whether you want to shoot in RAW, D-Log, do things like turn on the cross, go through all of that again, and set it up the same way you did when you first set this up. Once you do that for the first time, everything pretty much will be remembered from there on out. Now, with that being said, the best part, let's take it for a spin. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you hit thumbs up, smash that like button if you have not already till it turns blue. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified when I release more tutorial videos. With that being said, share this video with anyone who you know has a smart controller from DJI. I will catch you guys whenever I can. Big shout out to Autonomous Drone Services and madmixtube.com for providing us with the equipment to make these videos possible. I'm still giving away 6 DJI Mavic 2 Pros or Zooms. Head over to my Patreon account, donate $1, become a patron, and automatically you're entered to win a chance to win one of 6 of those drones. Guys, let's make this happen. Come on, support me and help me support you.